Hello everybody, my name is Rainy Angel and welcome to my channel, Rainy Angel in Spirit. So I'm going to be reporting to you guys my weekly synchronicities. Honestly, I just kind of want to start this off. Oh god, it's ginger cayenne. I thought it was like turmeric for some reason. Oh shit, it's dripping. It's gonna burn. Oh my gosh. It burns, but it's really good. What I like to do to access or activate and tune into my psychic abilities a lot more is when I wake up in the morning, I just set the intention and I just tell myself I am in tune, I have psychic abilities, I am aware, I have a strong awareness. So I just tell myself that when I wake up in the morning. And I just stay in tune, you know, I just become really like hyper aware of things. When you find yourself in a quiet space and you're just by yourself, listen to those thoughts that just randomly come in to your mind. Those are usually psychic thoughts where it's like accessing the future, accessing something. So when I was at work, I was printing out labels for a product that we put out on the floor. I was just like, my mind was in airplane mode. So I wasn't really thinking about anything. I was just like printing out the labels, putting it on the product, printing out labels, but I did that like 5 times. And then suddenly the thought came into my mind, what if the paper runs out? And then I recognized that thought. I was like, okay, so if this paper runs out, I know that that was a psychic thought. So I need to focus on those thoughts that just randomly come into my mind. So sure enough, I print like 1, 2 more labels, and then the third one literally prints out halfway, and then the computer says change label. So I was like, oh my gosh, like I was really taken aback by that. I was like, oh, so okay, so this one is more of a synchronicity as my day went on. So I was at home, I was cleaning, and I was in the mood to listen to some old like 70s chill music, sort of like the vibe of Marvin Gaye, Al Green sort of vibe. So I was listening to that and later on I was going out and I took an Uber, and the Uber driver was playing that same exact type of music on the radio, and I was like, of course. Of course, like I'm in sync with people who have the same interest as music as me, or the same vibe, that we're feeling the same vibe that day. So I thought that was pretty cool. So something else that was funny that happened, that was a synchronicity, and I had lost one of my purple earbuds, Bluetooth earbuds. Couldn't find it anywhere. And then like a couple days later, as I was walking my dog around the block, it was like a block from my house, I just saw this random black earbud sitting on someone's fence. It wasn't mine, it was somebody else's, but I just thought that was funny because it's like, I just lost my earbud, and then I just found a random earbud sitting there. So I was watching Lisa M. Harrison's Deconstructing the Construct series, and I think it was in the last episode 6. And she was talking about the white dragon energy and the purifying energy, out with the old, in with the new type thing. And she mentioned how the white dragon was going to speak and everybody was going to hear it. And she called it the whisper in the dark. And I thought that was very interesting. So, like a couple days later, my daughter was watching a show. She was watching K-pop Demon Hunters. And in that movie, it was like, but someone was like, a whisper in the dark. And I was like, yep, whisper in the dark. It was just really funny. When I was posting a reel on my Instagram page, I was looking for sort of like a backroomsy chill vibe to music to add to the video. And I kind of I found this artist, and I wasn't really looking at the song titles, but I liked his music, so I was just clicking through whatever ones I liked best. And I just picked a random one that I liked best. And then the name of the beat was called Soft Rain. And it's like, my name's Rainy. It's just very interesting, like really pay attention to these synchronicities, because it's just, I feel like when people are in sync with each other, we're on the right path. And I also feel like no matter what, we're always doing what we're supposed to be doing. Like, even if we feel like our life is stagnant, or if we feel like our life is not synchronistic, like, everything's supposed to happen at a certain time. Like, everything happens for a reason. Everything happens because everything's in sync with each other. You know what I mean? So it's like, I noticed that I find myself hanging with other people, like, unintentionally, who have the same interests and vibes as I do, who like the same type of music, who dress the same way. Like, even when I switch up my style, so it's like, I'll be like, one day I'll wear like all black and be sort of a gothic style, and then people who are, I notice that are around me more, like if I go to the store, they'll walk by me, they're all wearing like black and like the same exact style, you know. It's like, I'm not even like I'm not intentionally looking for these people. We just so happen to be in the same area, in the same space. And then there's times where it's like, I'll wear all pink and floral and like look really girly, and then I'm surrounded by like really girly girls. It's just synchronistic, and I think that that's the way it's supposed to be. If you guys have had any synchronicities or psychic abilities where you've tuned into the future or the past or whatever it is, and you've predicted something that later on happens, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Bye.